Did Jesus exist before he was born to Mary? The short answer is no, but let's look at the scriptures. Hebrews 1:1, God, having in the past spoken to the fathers through the prophets at many times and in various ways, has in these last days spoken to us by his Son. So how did God speak in the past? In many different ways through the prophets. And how did God speak in the first century? That's right, through Jesus. So that means God did not speak through Jesus in the past. So Jesus was not the angel of the Lord. He was not a messenger of the Lord. He was not the Lord in the Old Testament. Jesus said, "Hear another parable. There was a man who was a master of a household, who planted a vineyard, set a hedge about it, dug a wine press in it, built a tower, leased it out to farmers, and went into another country. When the season for the fruit came near, he sent his servants to the farmers to receive his fruit. The farmers took his servants, beat one, exed another, and stoned another. Again, he sent other servants more than the first, and they treated them the same way. But afterward he sent to them his son, saying, They will respect my son. But the farmers, when they saw the son, said among themselves, This is the heir. Come, let us ex him and seize his inheritance." Jesus is clearly talking about himself and said the Son did not come until the end. So then, how should we interpret John 8:58? Jesus said to them, "Most certainly I tell you, before Abraham was born, I existed." A big clue comes from within the context just 2 verses prior, where Jesus said, "Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day. He saw it and was glad." So Abraham saw into the future by having faith in God's promise. And by faith, Jesus was saying he existed before Abraham because God made a promise to Abraham about Jesus. In Mark 14, the high priest asked Jesus, "Are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed?" And Jesus said, "I am." The Jews said to Jesus, "How long will you hold us in suspense? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly." And Jesus answered, "I did tell you, but you did not believe." So Jesus did openly claim to be the anointed one of God, the Christ or the Messiah. But Jesus never claimed to be God.